Hello Capricorn, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my friends. Thank you so much for clicking here, my Earth cousins. I am a Taurus sun. Thank you so much for clicking here, and thank you for all the ways that you have been sharing this year on this platform at 10 of Cups Tarot. Thank you so much for doing that, being in the comments, your thumbs up. The way that you've been loving on me on this channel is beautiful, and thank you for a lovely year. I'm here to do a reading for you for the week ahead. How did we get here, Capricorn? We're like at the end of the year already. It went so quickly, especially when I read every week. The weeks go super quick, right? So we are now doing this reading for the week ahead, as I always do with these energies, right? The individual energies. And we are looking at the week ahead, which is the last week of the year. It's the last week of 2023. After this, we will be looking at 2024. Capricorn, I'm here with some cards that are oracles, and then we're going to throw some tarot at it, find out what's coming up for you in this last week of 2023. Tell me about Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We are looking at peace. Look, get that shit any way you can get it, Capricorn. It feels like, because we're showing peace, it feels like you've had a hard year. I want to say that you may have had a hard year. I want to say that's telling me because the card number 23 is a 5, and that is a little bit of lack. So I want to say that maybe you've been lacking in the love department, that maybe it's like this year was the time for you to lay the egg. And I feel like this egg will crack open. Something will be born in 2024. And I feel like after everything that you've gone through this year, Capricorn, that I feel that you, my friend, get to start next year with peace. I like that. So I feel like going into the week ahead, you're already feeling this energy of peace. The peace of knowing that something will begin again in 2024 for you, but this is going to be a week of peace. It's going to be a week of being with yourself or being with the ones that you love. I feel like it's going to be less dramatic than all the other months and weeks prior to that. Tell me what else Capricorn needs to know. We've got honesty. Look, we got peace again. I love it. Double peace. It says here, honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. It feels like this year was, this whole year was a year of you coming to terms with things, realizing things and coming to terms with things. So I feel like you are definitely in this energy of peace. It says, I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. And that's why you're at peace. You've decided to not hold grudges. I'm not going to hold that against them. You know, it's a case of being honest with yourself and being honest with others. Your honesty for you is that you just want peace. You don't want to argue anymore. No more fighting. I don't want the tension or the chaos. I don't want the drama. And so I feel like you are releasing all negative energy in the week ahead. That might be through meditation or prayer for some of you. But you're going to be releasing this negative energy that you feel that has been on your back, right? That has been following you around. At least for the last half of this year, if not for most of you, the whole year. If it's been a tough year, I'm super sorry that it's been that way. But listen, we do not get lessons. We do not get knowledge if we don't get the lesson. And I think you're getting the lessons. I think you're realizing that life needs to be dealt with in a peaceful way and an honest way. And that's regardless of how people feel about those. People can feel some type of way about you being honest, but you have to be honest for yourself, because maybe some people won't be honest with you. All right, let's throw one more card. We've got Journey by Moonlight. It says, believe in magic. So I want to say, at first I heard right away, believe in magic in a young girl's heart. That's the lyrics of a song. And we have believing in magic. I like this particular card because this person, although they may be scared of the dark or scared of roaming around in the dark, this person, I feel, keeps themselves upbeat by playing music, listening to music. You might be someone who is very connected with music, but it feels like no matter what you go through, you're able to keep your waters calm. The waters are calm here. I feel like even though sometimes it's been dark along the way, Capricorn, that you are able to to see in the dark. You're like a cat. It feels like you were able to see through the dark to get to the other side. Just want to point out that the card of honesty also has a dark purple, and that violet color is the third eye. I want to say that there's a lot of things that you've learned. You might have become self-aware this year. The self-awareness is the awakening. Essentially, when you really see situations for what they are, you understand that they came to teach you something for a reason. And rather than getting angry or upset or holding grudges, you're just honest with yourself. Maybe I needed that lesson. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have you can overcome everything. And I want to say you did. I want to say you did. You overcame everything. Because you're here right now watching this video and you've survived 100% of the things that came to kill you, right? You've survived all of it, overcoming obstacles one after the other. You have become a freaking hurdler. You're someone who's in a race hurdling. I just saw somebody jumping over hurdles in an Olympic race. It feels like you've been jumping over hurdles all year long, but I feel like it's brought you to a self-awareness that you just cannot let those things go on again. From here forward, it must be peace or it won't be anything. And I think that you have peace now because you have gone through the chaos. And I want to say for some of you, because card number 32 is here, or sorry, 23, and it is a 5, that maybe your peace came after you split from somebody, and not necessarily romantically. Maybe you stopped talking to your brother or your sister or the cousin who's always on your back, or maybe you stopped talking to the friend who was your best friend, but they were talking about you, smack talking about you while you were in the room. I feel like you have decided that all of those lack situations, you're not going to deal with them anymore, Capricorn. I feel like your MO for 2024 is probably all about peace. It is for the week ahead for sure. Let's take a look. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Capricorn, please. What does the tarot have to say about Capricorn? Ooh, you're making decisions, my friend. Oh, this seems ruthless. This seems like, you know what? I don't really give a crap what you think about me. I'm going to do the things that I need to do. I think you're going over the list of who's naughty and nice, and you're picking. I feel like you're crossing some people off that list. That's what it feels like. You're picking the ones who are closest to you, who you know mean well for you, the ones that you can trust, and the other ones you are not. We've got the Three of Pentacles. It's all about the friendships. It is. I feel like it's all about the friendships in the week ahead. We've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Very interesting energy here. You're making some really big decisions about who to let in your life or who gets to stay in your life. I feel like somebody's going over the friends list at the end of the week next week and just cutting out what you don't need. The Ten of Pentacles. Who to me is not like family? Who can I trust? Who can I not trust? If you're not going to be in the family, like get on the bus or get under it. It's one of the two, but it almost feels a little bit ruthless to me. Like it feels like I'm not dealing with this crap anymore. I've dealt with it enough. And I think it has to do more with friendships or maybe workmates, possibly. We have the Three of Pentacles here. People who you want on your team that you can't force to be on your team, and you've decided you're not forcing anything. You're just going to build as you go. Yeah, you're keeping the VIPs, the most valuable players, right? And that's it. The rest of them can kick rocks. We've got the Ten of Gifts, and just as I say that, the the Two of Pentacles is in the reverse here. And it's like, I don't care about keeping the things stable with them anymore. I really don't. It's time for me to start making decisions that serve me and don't serve everyone else. Because somebody here is like trying to keep the balance of holding all the gifts. And, you know, you can see that in their hand there, they're almost dropping those ones. They don't have a very good hang on it. It feels like somebody here has been giving and giving and giving and not getting anything in return. We've got Krampus, which is the devil energy. One more. Got the Queen of Canes, yes. And the Mary Lord. We've got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Yep. You're going at it with your intuition, my friend. You are liberating yourself from any situations that are toxic, bad for you. give you doubt, make you doubt yourself, make you doubt your life path. I feel like you have decided to release that. The Queen of Canes is the Queen of Swords, and she's the one that's very kind. You know, she's very kind, but she's always going to be honest. And if you don't like the honesty that Capricorn gives you, then maybe there's a problem, or maybe it's time for you to see things in a very different light. The Queen of Swords is someone who's liberating themselves. So maybe it's time for you to look the truth straight in the face. That you need to look at your fears straight in the face and liberate yourself from the situations. Because, you know, if you come to a part in your life, part of the ascension process, my friends, is that you decide that, you know what, you're just not servicing all the people who expect you to service them anymore. And I mean, that way, I mean, give them things, give them money, invite them over, make them dinner. Like, you're just not getting yourself into anyone else's life anymore. I feel like you're liberating yourself from situations that don't serve you, that make you feel off balance, that make you have a hard time making decisions, and that you know that the people who are in your inner circle, the people who actually are family, are the ones that you're going to hang out with, the friends who feel like family. And the friends who don't feel like family, those are the ones who are going to go. Tell me why the 10 of Pentacles is in the reverse, please. Tell me why the 10 of Pentacles is in the reverse for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the 6 of Pentacles. So it feels like there are people that you have given reciprocity to who have not returned your reciprocity. So well, I can't even say that you've been giving them reciprocity. What you've been doing is you've been giving to them, and they've not been giving back. So it's not really reciprocity, right? It's like this person here is holding out the gift. It's like, here, I got you something for Christmas. And somebody says, yeah, thanks. And you don't get anything in return. Not a thank you, not a you shouldn't have done that. I got something for you too. It's like you're always thinking of other people. I really do think that I'm speaking to someone whose love language is giving presents, that you like to buy things for people, like to, you know, get little trinkets or maybe even big things, but you like to buy things as a show of your gratitude and your love. And I don't think you're getting that back. So we have the 5 of Wands. It puts you in a place of, look, I'm holding out my gift. I really want reciprocity from you. It feels like you start holding back. That's how this whole thing starts. You start holding back like other people are holding back. And that's when I talk about Capricorn. I talk about who's coming in to water the plants. Because if you are the person who's always reaching out in text, always asking people, do you want to go here? Do you want to go there? Trying to make a plan, but no one's coming back at you. If you go and water the plants all the time, of course they're going to stay alive. But if you decide to stop watering the plants, if you decide to stop sending the first message, are the plants going to die? Those are the people that don't belong in your life. So we do have the 5 of Candles, which is holding back. It is, it's indecision. Do I really do this? I'm not sure if I want to do this anymore. Yeah, it's becoming very heavy, very burdensome. So people who are acting like they're your family, but they're not. These could even be people that are in your family, Capricorn, that are not doing right by you. These people who are actually in your family, but they're not holding up their part of the bargain. Tell me about the big decisions that Capricorn is making, please, going into the week ahead, the last week of 2023. Making a list and checking it twice, right? Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Capricorn is coming to town. Yep. We've got, there we go. You're thinking it over really deep. And I think you've been thinking it over for a while, because I have a feeling for some of you, this has been happening for a while for you. So Father Christmas here is the Hermit. And I feel like you have found your light, my friend. And with that light, you are starting to make some cuts. You are starting to hold your ground, get defensive. It feels like you are deciding that you can just stay right there. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Nope, you're starting to cross people off the list here. We've got the 3 of Good Cheer, which is the 3 of Cups. So I want to say that you're probably not going to be taking any invitations that come to you in the next week, probably. That some of you are probably just going to spend time with yourself, spend time at home. Some of you will spend time with family, the ones that you like, or maybe friends who feel like family, and the ones that don't, they can kick rocks. But I feel like there is going to be Probably some invitations that are coming to you, maybe from some of these people who are in the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the ones who are not abundant, the ones who borrow money, the ones who like to be around you because you feed and water them all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're making decisions, big decisions about, no, I'm not doing that this year. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to hold my ground here. I'm not doing it this year. I'm not the one making dinner. I'm not the one who's buying all the liquor, all the alcohol, all the food, and everybody else, nobody brings nothing. Then they just eat and scram, right? I don't think you're doing that this year. It feels like you are about to level up, my friend, to the Queen of Swords. Tell me why the Queen of Swords is here, please. Tell me about this liberation of Capricorn. We do have the Strength card. That's exactly it. We have the Two of Swords. In your liberation process, my friend, I feel like the Queen of Swords might have been the last queen that you needed to understand before you could be the Empress. And this is the hardest one as far as I'm concerned, because a lot of people will just not say anything just so they don't have to rock the boat. Well, the Queen of Swords isn't worried about rocking anybody's boat. She's worried about telling the truth or having someone misunderstand her. So what I want to say is happening here. We've got the Strength card, and the Strength card is about, you know, the Strength card is about holding back. It's about being gentle when you have the opportunity to be mean. So if somebody who's in your life is not treating you well, instead of being mean, hold back. Take your foot off the gas. And I think that's what you're going to do now. That's what the Strength tells me. Although you have the aptitude and the attitude to tell someone to go kick rocks, I don't think that you will. I think you'll just take your foot off the gas, and I feel like you're just going to block people. Maybe block them on the internet, but I think you're going to block their energy for sure. You're going to say, no, thank you. I don't think I'll come over this year. No, I'm not having Christmas dinner this year. No, I'm not having people over to my house. And that's because you're the Empress. I feel like the Queen of Swords was the last lesson for you, the rebellion, right? You know, she's considered the divorcee, but she's considered someone who now speaks for herself because no one else is there to speak for her, right? That maybe she was in a relationship where someone felt that they needed to speak for her, but now she's speaking for herself. So I feel like it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard because we do have Krampus here, who is the devil energy. So we do have Capricorn energy here. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Taurus and Libra. We have Leo energy. Yeah, I do feel that this energy here is like the Queen of Swords is facing the devil energy and saying, yeah, I've got my sword in the sheath, but don't provoke me. Tell me about the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about these friends, because I think these are the ones you're supposed to, you're sweet on. The ones you're supposed to stick with are the ones that are in the Three of Pentacles with you. We've got Balance, which is in the reverse. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, and we've got the Ace of Swords. This energy is telling me here that you're picking. You're picking which people want the truth, can handle you at your most raw, can handle you at your most honest. And it's been a long time since you actually gave people clarity. I feel like you're somebody who tries to keep the peace. You might be a bit of a people pleaser, or maybe you were in the past. But this Balance card in the reverse here tells me that whatever wasn't working out, whatever was ill in the friendships within the Three of Pentacles is what you are deciding to cut out here. It's the Ace of Swords, right? The Ace of Swords is what you're cutting out. You've decided to pick up the sword and cut out whatever's not yours. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, which tells me it's taken you a long time to get here. And look, it never mattered how long it took you to get here. What mattered is that you are making this big comeback here, and you are putting people in line, because you don't want to be feeling like this going into 2024. You don't want to feel burdened by anybody's bullshit. And I feel like you are making cuts. Next week, you are really looking seriously at your friends list. That could be literally or mentally, but you're looking at your friends list, and I think it's time for you to heal. This is your healing season. So, my friend, going into 2024 is your healing season. And what you have to do in order to heal this Empress and keep her in balance, in order to heal, is you just need to get rid of what you don't need. Get rid of the heavy stuff. Yeah, there we go. I don't think you see it coming. You're like, no, I'd never do that. I would never do that, Elsie. You've got me wrong. You don't know the Capricorn energy. I would never do that. Well, guess what? I'm going to call your bluff, because I feel like there is something that's coming in that is not within your control, something that you don't see. And I feel like it's healing, and I feel like it comes from speaking up. It comes from being very honest, maybe harsh to the point of cringe, but you are going to be very honest with the people around you, and it's necessary to happen because it's time for change. Look, the tower's never easy to go through, and people cringe when the tower comes by because it's hard change. It's hard to change, and it is upheaval. It's going to cause chaos. You are going to cause chaos by cutting people out that no longer serve you. But you know what? It's all in the name of healing, and I'm all for that. I hope you are too. I'm going to go for now. Happy holidays, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back, of course, next year to give you another reading. Actually, next week I'll be back to give you another reading, and that'll be for the year ahead. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. I'm out. Bye-bye.